Flicks back with another live stream. So I won't be on here very long, but just a quick roundup of the Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham preview for obviously the weekend in game week 16. Before I crack on, you know what to do if you're new to my channel, or even if you've come across my videos before, because the majority of you are obviously watching but not subscribing. So hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, have your say in the comment section right now. Obviously, what do you expect the outcome to be with Tottenham taking on Nottingham Forest at the Forest ground? It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, Tottenham have had back-to-back wins, not only in well, I was going to say not only in the Champions League, but obviously we lost against PSG, but that's another story. But back-to-back wins in all competitions. Obviously beating Brentford in game week 15. And obviously Slavia Prague in the Champions League only a few nights ago. So I'd like to think Tottenham, I know we say this quite a lot, but I like to think Tottenham have got a bit of momentum now. And we have got a bit of momentum. We've got a bit of passion, a bit of spirit, and this is what we're calling for. So what do we expect on the weekend against Nottingham Forest? It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, Nottingham Forest, they lost 3-0 to Everton only last weekend. I had that one as a draw, if I remember rightly. So it'll be interesting. Obviously, the likes of Xavi Simons now are picking up the goals, and he's looking more lively now. Obviously, there was a lot of not a lot of fans, but there was a majority of Spurs fans saying, you know, is he even good enough? He's going to be a flop. And I just said, time and time again, give the likes of Xavi Simons time, space. He will develop, he will break through, and he done that. He done that. He had his time against Brentford, done very well. He had his time once again in the Champions League against Slavia Prague. He performed again, and it was a very good performance, top performance in both of those games. Obviously, a lot of people are saying, you know, you won for an own goal and 2 penalties, but you know what I mean. At the end of the day, you can only go out and try and beat who's put in front of you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, at the end of the day, again, a goal's a goal. A goal's a goal. You know what I mean? You know, we dominated. We absolutely dominated. Awarded penalties and what? You know what I mean? Like I said, a goal's a goal. Who cares? So, like I said, what do we expect in game week 16 against Nottingham Forest? Hit us up in the comment section of your thoughts. If you're going to ask me for a scoreline prediction, if I remember rightly, obviously there's got a brand new video coming up very shortly, game week 16 in the Premier League. So if I remember rightly, I'll put on there 2, maybe 3-0 Spurs. I'd like to think we're going to get another clean sheet. Because I'm also obviously thinking back to how Nottingham Forest were against the Toffees, and that was only last weekend. So I'd like to think we are going to get a clean sheet in this one. I'd like to think Xavi Simons is going to bag himself another goal, maybe an assist, because he's up. He's got some confidence now. He's up here. He's full of confidence. The guy's full of beans, and I'm so happy for the guy. So like I said, I'm expecting another goal from Xavi Simons, maybe an assist. I'd like to see Colin Mwani get a goal as well, because he's shown a lot of potential. Just needs a goal behind him now to really push on. So as well as the scoreline, 2, maybe 3-0 Spurs. Like I said, I'll be very happy for a clean sheet as well. Vicario in previous games has saved our bacon. He's kept us in a lot of games. You know, for the likes of Vicario to be booed, past couple of games before the Brentford game, you know, is, come on, man. That really does piss me off. When you know that there's a certain player that's keeping you in games, you know, really showing a bit of passion. You know what I mean? We don't want to see players like that get booed, because, come on, it can't be happening. Can't be happening. So, you know, I'd like to think, like I said, we are going to get a clean sheet. 2, maybe 3-0 Spurs. Xavi Simons to get an assist. Definitely get another goal. I want to see Colin Mwani get a goal now, because, like I said, and I'll say again, he's shown a lot of potential, a lot of passion. He's fighting for the ball. You know what I mean? So Um, yeah, man, it's going to be an interesting one once again in game week 16. Obviously, for the likes of Thomas Frank. Obviously, the pressure is still going to be on him, but it's eased off him a little bit, just a little bit. So obviously, it's early days with him as well. You know what I mean? There's obviously again a lot of majority of Spurs fans are saying, "Is Thomas Frank the right man?" I mean, it's obviously we've gone through so many managers since Pochettino, back in the days when we were literally title contenders. You know what I mean? It's about time now where Thomas Frank, who we all know has got he's a very good manager, very good manager. So I'd like to think that Thomas Frank will get the backing he truly deserves, and it's only a month away now. January is only a month away now. Hopefully he will get the backing, because we have quality there, but at the same time we've got average players. It's one of them ones, isn't it? There's not a lot of quality all over the pitch. There's potential, there's quality, there's average. It needs to be leveled out all the way through. So yeah, man. So obviously, yeah, I've thrown out my scoreline prediction. If you're gonna ask me, obviously, let's. I've just got the table out in front of me. I wish I could show it to you guys on here, but I'm doing the live from my phone, so bear with me. So obviously, in game week 16 coming up, Tottenham are sitting currently. We're 11th right now, 5 defeats. We're a point behind 8th, and Brighton's sitting in 8th, by the way. So, you know, we're only, Liverpool's only just above us, and they've lost 6. You know what I mean? It's early days. Wagwan Flicks, yeah, big up, hit us up in the comments. What are your thoughts on Nottingham Forest taking on Tottenham on the weekend in game week 16? Do you reckon Xavi Simons will bag himself another goal? Like I said earlier, if you've just joined, I'd love to see Xavi Simons get another goal, maybe an assist. He's full of beans right now. Full of beans. And like I said earlier, I'm so happy for the guy. So, yeah, where was I? Sorry, yes. Obviously, back to the league table. Nottingham Forest, where we finished last season, now sitting 17th at the moment on 8 defeats, on 15 points, level with Leeds United sitting in 16th. So, early days, but I'd like to think Tottenham can definitely bag themselves another win, and try and push themselves up up the table where we do belong. So obviously I've thrown out my scoreline prediction to maybe 3-0. Look, I'd like to see pretty much the same lineup as it was against Slavia Prague only a few nights ago. So my lineups, obviously for Cairo in goal, I'm going with Big Vic in goal. For Cairo in goal, my back four, Pedro Porro, Christian Romero, Mickey Van der Ven, and Jed Spence. Midfield, middle. See, someone obviously there's main or social media. Obviously, there's before. Let me get this right. So obviously before the game, I called up for Archie Gray, because Archie Gray is another one. Quality, very good. He plays with his heart, man. You know what I mean? Shows a lot of fight, a lot of passion, and my wish come true. Archie Gray alongside João Palhinha. So some were saying Archie Gray maybe alongside Benton Kerr would be a lot better. For me, I'd rather have João Palhinha in there. João Palhinha is one player we have to make permanent next season. Definitely. He has been a remarkable signing on loan, obviously. So for me, I'm calling out for João Palhinha to start alongside Archie Gray again in that midfield middle, and then obviously in front of them, Mohamed Kudus, who again, like the rest of the boys have been he's been absolutely phenomenal. Up and down the wing, gives it 100%, you know what I mean? Takes players on, and that's what we need. So I'm going from Mohamed Kudus out on the wing, Xavi Simons, the one and only Xavi Simons in his natural position, just behind the striker in the middle there. And obviously, Odibert started. I'd rather see Lucas Bergville come in. Lucas Bergville for me over Odibert on the other wing. And obviously, it's going to be Richarlison up top. But for me, I want to see Kyler Mooney there. I'd literally rather see Kyler Mooney there. Obviously, Richarlison bagged himself a goal the other night No, sorry, no, not the other night. Against Brentford, sorry. So last weekend. So yeah, I'd rather see Kyler Mwani step in over Richarlison, but we all know Richarlison's gonna play in front of him. And obviously on the bench you've got players like obviously Bentancur to come on, if that's the case, Kevin Danzo, Ben Davis, who got a bit of game time a few nights ago in the Champions League, Sarr, etc. So yeah, that's my predicted score, my lineup, etc. See your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Let me just check in on the comments. Any comments rolled in? Any comments? Just the one. Just the one. Wagwan Flicks. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How about you? Let's see your thoughts. On the scoreline. What do you reckon the scoreline would be? What do you reckon the formation, the lineup would be? Hit us up in the comments. Smash the like. I'd appreciate it. Get smashing the likes. Yeah, I've only got another 5 minutes tops to be on in, and I've got to shoot. So let's see your thoughts, guys. Let's hear your thoughts. Obviously, I actually forgot about this one. Obviously, Tottenham are winless in the past 2 games against Nottingham Forest. So stat-wise, that's not very good. But I like to put that aside and think Spurs are gonna go to Nottingham Forest and bag all the points and yeah, slowly creep up the table where I feel we belong. It's going to be a long old season. It's early days still. Top 4 is it's a big ask. I feel it's a big ask. A lot of people are saying 7th placed finish would be an ideal finish for Spurs and obviously compared to last season a lot better. I'd like to think Tottenham could like I said, it's a big ask, but I'd like to think Spurs could push for a top 4 finish. But obviously, it's keeping players fit. Obviously, we've got Maddison, Kulusevski, Solanke to come back. I was going to say Basuma as well, but Basuma, hey, that's another topic there. I don't want to see Basuma back ever again. You know what I mean? But for the likes of Kulusevski, Solanke, James Maddison, when them boys come back, in some ways it'll feel like having brand new signings just joining the club, and they're all guaranteed starters. We all know that one, and obviously again January coming around the corner. I'd like to think that the Lewis family are gonna back us and back the boys, back Thomas Frank, and really kick on from January onwards. So yeah, man. Obviously we all know time will tell. Time will tell on that one, you know what I mean? So, guys, it's up in the comments. Come on, let's see some comments rolling. Let's get a little topic going on before I shoot. So yeah, like I said, stat wise, it's not been very good playing against Nottingham Forest. So yeah, here we are. Obviously, when you think about it, if Everton can do a job, then I'm sure we can. But you know what I mean, Tottenham being Tottenham, you never know what Spurs are going to turn up half the time. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier in my stream, the boys have picked up a bit of momentum, a bit of spirit, a bit of fight. But that's got to be consistent. So I like for Richarlison, he's not consistent enough. You know what I mean? He's slagging my Spurs boys off, but I feel if anyone's got to go, it's got to be someone like Richarlison for me. It really has, because it's when you obviously I'm just gonna quickly bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Top scorers. Obviously, Richarlison's only got 6. And when you look at the likes of Brentford, Igor Taigo, he's sitting second. He's on 11 goals. Obviously, Haaland's on 15. But you know what I mean? It's not good enough. And then obviously after Richarlison, you're going way down in the pecking order. You're probably looking at the likes of Mickey Van der Ven, Christian Romero. You know what I mean? Our centre backs. It's not good enough. Not good enough. We need more quality up top. This is why I can't wait for January. I know it's only around the corner now, but honestly, I can't wait for January, and I'm just hoping that we get the backing. Really, really do. Really do. But yeah, man, there's a long way, long way to go yet. And obviously, I'm going off subject now, but obviously after the Forest game, got Liverpool at the Lane, and Liverpool in they're in the shit right now, so it's going to be an interesting weekend for them as well. And then obviously 28th of December, we're away to Crystal Palace. Again, Selhurst Park can be very, very dodgy at times. So long old season, but yeah, let's hope, going back to this weekend, let's hope the boys can bag a win at Forest. Yeah, man, it's going to be an interesting one playing against Sean Dyche. He's a funny one, Sean Dyche. He can have his boys turn up and bag a win, but hopefully the boys turn up, and yeah, man, we get the points. We get the points that we truly deserve, man. You know what I mean? I want to. I want to see a bit of fight, bit of passion, goals. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is enough from me. I have to shoot, I'm afraid. But yeah, get smashing the likes. I'd really appreciate it. Get subscribing if you're new. I have a brand new video out that's only been out about 15-20 minutes. My Premier League predictions week 16. So check that one out on there as well. Get smashing the likes. Get subscribing if you're new to my channel. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, let's see your thoughts in the comments on this coming weekend. Do you reckon Spurs will bag a win? Do you reckon we'll drop points? Do you reckon we'll draw? Do you reckon we'll lose? Do you reckon Xavi Simons get a goal? Let's see your thoughts. Let's see your thoughts. But yeah, that's enough from me. I've got to shoot, guys. As always, up the Spurs. I will see you guys on the next video. Take it easy, guys. In a bit.